Hello and welcome to Movies with My Dad, the podcast where I, film critic Tina Kakadelis, take my dad Stratis to the movies. This week we saw Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, directed by Christian Gudegast, starring Gerard, Butler, and O'Shea Jackson Jr. Join us on the spoiler-filled car ride home. Okay.
All right, Tina.
Just been sitting in silence.
It's been a little while since we've seen a cinema.
What?
Does this count?
As a movie?
Yeah.
It is a motion picture.
2.5 hours, as you told me?
2.5 hours. What did we see, Dad? Your pick.
Den of Thieves, Part 2. I know it's not Part 2. What is it?
It is Den of Thieves 2, and then one more thing.
Is it really just Part 2?
No.
No. Pantera.
Which means panther, I guess?
I believe it means panther, yeah.
Okay.
It's also a cool car, an Italian car. But anyway, so this is a sequel to the Den of Thieves with Gerard Butler. Am I correct?
Yeah, why do you say his name like that all the
time?
time?
It's always a strange sounding name to me for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Yes, a movie that you watched less than a week ago.
Well, you watched it as well.
I watched it in like my peak illness. I don't remember a lot, but I feel like...
Fever dreams did you have?
It feels very different than whatever that just was.
I agree. All right, so first off, give some background, because we don't do that enough.
What background is there? They're just trying to steal some diamonds.
So it's a heist movie, but a very stylistic heist movie? Is that the way to say it?
I would not classify it as that, but okay.
Really?
No.
You don't think the cinematography, the music, the sound... No. It's no Ocean's 11.
It's no Ocean's 8, you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's the all-women one.
Oh. They only got 8? They didn't get 11 or 12?
It's the prequel.
Oh, it wasn't the number of people?
Yeah, it's the number of people.
Ah.
Okay, anyway, so they're stealing some diamonds. That's all I've got.
All right, show's over, baby.
Fantastic, wrap it up.
So you didn't like it, I take it?
I don't know what I watched. It was like 4 different... my Greek coffee pot into the water. Oh, tragedy.
I don't think that's going to make any sense.
Well, I bought a Greek coffee... A birki?
But it's a Turkish coffee pot, be correct.
Well, it's also Greek.
You're going to make Greek coffee in a Turkish
Whatever.
pot.
Whatever.
That seems like an abomination.
Okay, well, you didn't have one to give me. Anyway, okay. It was like 4 movies smushed into one.
Why do you say that?
Okay, well, for a while, it was like a weird buddy cop movie and a drug trip.
Well, that's what the first one was.
There was none of that.
There was no buddy cop, that is true.
No, the first one played it very straight. Like, it was very much trying to be Heat.
I don't remember Heat at all.
You want to talk about a heist movie. You want to talk about a stylish heist movie. That is Heat.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to go watch Heat.
I love Heat. That is a good movie. Michael Mann, the 90s. 80s.
Oh,
I don't remember.
Then.
Way
but
back
the first
then.
movie, I enjoyed the first movie quite a bit.
You did.
I thought it had an interesting story. I thought they played it, I didn't quite know where it was going, and then it kept surprising me every time it went there, and I enjoyed it all the way to the end.
And how did you feel about this one?
You said, well, hang on, the first one you said you knew the ending before they got there.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't think I picked up on it fast enough.
I picked up on this ending as well.
Yeah, this whole movie was... I kept waiting for the unique twist, the interesting thing to happen, and it never happened. We just got a lot of Butler, Gerard, kind of looking bloated.
Oh,
and drugged.
why are you being mean to him?
No, not trying to be mean. No, that's the look he was going for, right?
He's just unshowered. I wouldn't call him bloated.
No, he was. That's the whole idea. He just got his divorce. He was on a bender. He was not doing...
Okay, no, arguably, we only see him, use drugs and drink in one scene. I don't think I'd call him on a bender.
But when we start with him...
Man was looking for croissants more than anything.
He was throwing away the divorce papers, and he looked rough right there in L.A. before he ever left on this escapade.
Yeah, but when he got to France...
So he had been on a bender and was puffy from way too much Jack.
Why Jack specifically?
Wasn't he drinking Jack?
No, he was
drinking...
drinking...
Was JB.
No.
No? What was that bottle?
It was,
And why do you know?
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker, you are right. The square bottle.
Thank
I should have known that. And I don't even drink that stuff.
Thank you. I like a whiskey. I really take issue with you calling him bloated. That feels rude.
I just mean he'd been, what is it, rode hard and put away wet.
Oh my God. I don't think you should be saying that.
Sorry, Gerard, but I liked your performance.
I don't think that is a crazy adjective.
No, I think he really...
Dad,
No.
think about what rode hard and put away wet. The Turkish coffee pot has fallen again. Think about what rode hard and put away wet means, Dad.
It's a horse statement.
I've only heard it referred to like with women.
Oh. No.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with horses.
It does. You ride the horse hard all day, and they're sweaty,
and then what?
and you put them...
I've never seen a horse sweat in my life.
Horse
That
sweat
is
all the time.
Crazy.
Okay, so my apologies for going there.
Oh, my.
That is not the way I understand that
Were
expression.
you on a family-friendly show? Oh, my
Well, you took it there, not me. I was
That
purely
is the only
a
way that
Western
I've ever
with
heard.
horses.
Oh, Western, yeah, because Clint Eastwood was always saying rode hard and put away wet, you know? That is crazy.
All right, this is going to require a Google search later.
For sure.
Well, maybe I don't want to do a Google search later.
Cool. Okay. So did you like it?
So I enjoyed the cinema aspect of it. I thought it was beautifully shot. It takes place in Europe. We're in mostly France, I guess, right?
We're in the
we
south
bopped around
of
a little
France.
bit, some other places, but mostly France.
Okay, we bopped around a lot of places, and your feet kept blocking the title of where we were. Did you notice we sit up every time that there was like words over there? Because I couldn't see.
I didn't realize it was blocking your view.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
We were in the largest screen possible. I didn't think that'd be a problem.
No, your feet blocked
But
it.
yet you mentioned nothing.
Well, I didn't care that much. Although I did think that they were only going to use like the "here's where we are" a couple times, and then they just like kept using it. And I was like, I don't think I really need to know the intricacies of where we are.
All right, let's go to the
moment.
biggest plot hole that I feel happened in this movie.
Okay, I've got a few, so
let's
I'd
see
love
if
to
we
hear
match.
yours. Okay.
Right, so Gerard Butler is an LA cop who is a sheriff. Sorry, I guess he's an LA sheriff of some sort.
Yeah.
And I don't know how, somehow he was deputized a U.S. Marshal. So
Yeah, they threw it away in one line.
They threw it away in one line, which made absolutely no sense, but that's fine. And then, the other little bit was his other buddy at the Treasury. In the first movie, they did not like each other in the slightest.
That's your plot.
No, that's not my plot.
Okay.
So he goes to France.
I don't know how much time was in between 1 and 2.
No, we have no idea, right? There was a divorce, but how many years are there between the actual movies?
That's 7.
7 years. Okay, so it's been a while.
Yes.
So he goes to France in search of, what's the guy's
Donnie.
name? Donnie? I thought he had a French name.
Yeah, but his real name is Donnie.
But in the movie, what do they call him?
I don't...
Jean-Jacques
Jean-Jacques or something, but his
Jean-Jacques,
name
I
is
think.
Donnie. That was a code name. Did you not get that?
I got the code name.
Okay, but his name is
I want to go
Donnie.
with his code name, okay?
You don't even know his code name.
Jean-Jacques.
I don't think that's right, but for
We'll
sure.
just go with Jean.
Or Donnie.
Or Donnie. So he goes to France to find what Donnie is up to after he learns of a major diamond heist that happens in Antwerp. So he feels
Major diamond heist. He took one little packet of diamonds out of one little shipment. It didn't feel that crazy to me.
They took down an entire plane and emptied out.
They stole from the Federal Reserve in the first one.
That is
You're
true.
telling me that he can't rob a plane?
Okay. So he realizes that his buddy Jean-Jacques, Donnie, is probably behind this heist. And he never caught him for the other heist in Den of Thieves 1. So he flies over to France. And then meets with the French police, which I thought was kind of cute, the way he pretended not to know that they found Jean-Jacques in some surveillance footage, which I suppose was his way of saying, I know that he's there. You guys should follow me. No? I don't. Never mind. I'm moving on. I got to get to my point. I'm wasting too much time here.
Nobody cares about the plot this much.
Nobody cares about the plot, except the part where he befriends Jean-Jacques.
Donnie.
Donnie.
Just pick one name.
Donnie And I don't understand that befriending. The whole befriending happens because he...
That is your plot
Yes, because
issue?
he finds him in his hotel room, and then they reconnect. Donnie thinks he's going to arrest him, but he's got nothing on him. And then he says, I'm going through a divorce. Life is tough. I want to join your crime spree.
Respectfully, any middle-aged man would do that. You're
No.
telling me that you wouldn't be like,
okay.
You know what?
So, but then
I'm in
Donnie's
France.
like, okay, sure. Let's go to the nightclub and get stoned on what is it?
Ecstasy.
I can't even say that word.
Ecstasy?
Ecstasy.
There you go.
Right? And then he parties with the Romanian boys or wherever they're from. Albanian? Are they Albanian? Because we have a lot of movies with Albanians. Maybe Romanian.
What?
The other mob guys.
What is your problem with this?
That one night of debauchery and drugs, then
They
all
bonded over their fathers.
thick of thieves.
They bonded over their fathers in shawarma. I don't understand.
So you bought that?
Yes.
But I thought the lady who seemed to be the mastermind behind this
She
plot.
would not be into Gerard Butler. That was crazy.
No. But I thought she was like, let's keep the cops closer. And she was like this mastermind that was playing both sides and all sides. How did she not see through
Girlie was
Butler?
just unpacking and repacking her laptop over and over again. That is all she was doing.
That's all she was doing.
No, my issue is that you have the World Diamond Center, right? Which, first of all, crazy.
I didn't know it was in France.
I don't think it's real, is it?
I don't know. I thought Antwerpen was the diamond capital of the world.
It doesn't seem real.
Okay.
My issue is you have the World Diamond Center. You have all these people coming in with all their fancy diamonds and their fancy other stuff, clearly, because like the security boxes had a bunch of other stuff in it. You're telling me that you have 117 cameras going, but only 10 cameras visible at a time?
Oh, did you also hear the other little plot point?
What?
That they don't record the footage.
Yes.
Because of some
And
European
I was
law.
like,
I don't believe that.
That I think is true. I do. No,
What,
but
they can't
then,
keep surveillance footage? No way.
I guess that doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense
But
whatsoever.
to only be able to look at 10 cameras at a time and not even pick the 10 that you want to see.
Well, you could probably switch to them if something was happening.
Then why didn't they ever switch to it?
They did when the gunshots happened. They were paying attention then, or whatever happened.
I don't think so. I think it just happened to be there.
There wasn't as much
10
thought.
cameras?
There wasn't as much
10
thought given to
for the World Diamond
the
Center.
caper. You're right. In the first movie, that concept of stealing the money that was going to be burned so no one would care that it was stolen,
Yes,
I thought was a really good...
They dotted their I's and crossed
yes.
their T's in the first one. This one, it feels like they created loopholes to exploit, like
all movies do. They just make up stuff so they can continue on with the storyline.
Right. Because 10 cameras for the World Diamond Center? That is insane. And then for the guys to be able to watch soccer in their little security hut?
Right. That was to get the security guards' attention off of the monitors. It happened to occur during a major soccer event.
Which, fine, I get, but at the World Diamond Center, you shouldn't be able to watch soccer in the security hut.
Right, you shouldn't even be able to bring your cell phone.
No.
All right. So what about the concierge who runs the
fired.
vault? Forget about that. So you're telling me there is a hotel or a building, office building.
Why did he get an office?
Right, a vault in the basement because he was going to be a diamond broker. You're going back to Donnie.
Yeah, but
right. That's how he got. He had to get an office in the diamond building.
But if you have enough diamonds, you just show up there and they just give you an office.
He's a broker. He was selling diamonds. That was the concept.
So why do you have to get an office at the World Diamond Center? Yeah, but you don't need an office.
This is just the way. It's the World Diamond Center.
But it doesn't make. That didn't make sense. I was like, why does he have an office? What is this for?
to do his deals of selling diamonds to other people.
He was doing that before. That's how he got here.
Right, but he was now moving up in the world of diamonds. But wait a minute. My problem was with the concierge. So there's a diamond building with a diamond vault in the basement, and the concierge, who's the only guy that goes in and goes out.
We got interrupted because someone tried to FaceTime me.
Oh, no.
That's disrespectful.
So...
You're mad that he lives in the World Diamond Center.
Do you really think you'd get an apartment in your office that way so you can...
Well, I didn't think he'd get an office in there.
Not an office, a
no,
place to
I didn't.
live?
Yeah, we were interrupted again by the same people trying to FaceTime me. Okay, we're almost
They
home.
want to know about this movie.
They do not care about this
They
movie.
care about
I don't think
they want to
even
know what happened to Donnie. So how about the fact that they're setting this up for a series
third?
of Den of Thieves?
What do you think it's going to be called?
Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves what?
With some other animal name. Cougar.
Yeah, what animal? No, it's got to
Opossum.
be in a foreign language.
Well,
I'm trying to think of any foreign language animal.
Pantera is not a foreign language, is it?
It's not French for panther?
No, I mean, it could be. I don't know. I remember the Ford Pantera, a sports car.
Okay, and
I
you
thought
don't
was
think that they could okay, so maybe it's Italian for panther.
The mob that he's joining is Italian. They were Sicilian.
Oh my gosh.
Corsican? Somewhere.
If only I could see your feet blocked it.
I don't know about this movie, Tina.
All right, well, what a bummer for you. As expected for me. Okay, how many diamonds you want to give it? How many world diamond offices?
You know, for the visualness and the music and the sound,
just rate it for 1.
I enjoyed that part a lot.
Okay.
I sat back and just watched Europe go by in beautiful aerial photography.
For sure.
Overall movie, I'll give it a 2.
I guess a 1.5 diamonds for me. All of that for Gerard's greasy hair.
It was kind of greasy.
It was pretty greasy.
Alrighty.
Okay, au revoir.
Au revoir.
That's it for this week's episode of Movies with My Dad. You can find all of our episodes on movieswithmydad.com or the streaming platform of your choosing. You can send us an email at movieswithmydadpod@gmail.com. My dad is desperate to hear from you. You can find me, Tina, on Blue Sky at Tina Cacadelis or on Letterboxd at Tina_DOCX. You can find my dad at the local Lowe's. Tune in next week when we head back to the movies.